Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Give me a minute here as I get into Genshin. So yeah, a bit of a weird Friday stream for me. I wanted to get you your allocated number of streams per week though, so I really wanted to not skip today as well. There is the main menu. Loading data. Yeah man, you're at 100. You wanna go? Come on, catch it. There you go. You popped in. And there's the door. Yay. And that is where it is safe enough to log in, so... Oh, wait. Gotta do a thing first. Sorry. That one. Yeah. And boop. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Okay, that's not how it's supposed to go. Hold on. Yeah. We got some stuff there. Put you up to here. Gonna try relaunching the game. BRB for a moment. I don't know why Genshin only does this when I'm recording it. Yeah, I saw Osmanthus wine on your lips there. Back in a moment. Yeah. Go. Sorry about the jank start, everyone. I promise that I do not intend for that. It annoys me when stuff breaks when it shouldn't. Okay, I can hear the main menu music. We should be good. There's the door. Okay, that time we got sound effects. Cool. Gonna wait for the game to load in just to be safe, though. Apologies for the weird-ass BRB screen for then. Or until then. Game's loading up nice and quick, at least. No. We are in the game and it has no sound. Huh. Give me a moment here. Try that. I basically muted the game for a moment there, and now I'm going to unmute it and see what happens. Okay. Quit to the menu, then log back in, see if that does anything. Not used to the game messing up this badly, huh? Yeah, come on. Okay, loading in. There we go. What the fuck, Genshin? Sorry for the jank start, everyone. That was weird. Anyway, hi, I'm Peter Moxilin, Keeper of the Archives. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, after the 11-hour marathon of a fucking live stream 2 days ago, I'm back in Genshin. I'm starting to think I might have a problem. Anyway. Second son. Okay. I wonder if that's a plotline anywhere. Cool, cool. So yeah, in case you did miss the last stream, we are now in Sumeru. This is actually going to be, like, my little hub area for the next while, in all likelihood. Plenty on all that. Find you in the wild. I always feel like stocking up on these because they're only sold at stores. But I do have over 100. And these are new, but also I have people on expedition to find them. Let me actually go over to Catherine to show that off for a moment. Let's see, it's over here. There you are. Oh, by the way, if you did miss the 11-hour live stream... Error, okay. If you did miss the 11-hour live stream, near the end, like within the last half an hour, I would say, probably within the last 10 or 15 minutes, so go ahead and check that if you want, there was a bit of a bomb dropped about Catherine. Like, it's kind of treated as a joke, and it's not actually that impactful to the current game. But yeah, we learned some stuff. So yeah.
Ad Astra Abbott.
Yep, hi. Dispatch. So yeah, no one's in Mondstadt. These two are in Liyue because they make me money, because these two in particular make me more money than normal. No one's in Inazuma. And then these three are in Sumeru, because this is found in the wild and is a cooking ingredient. Okay, I want about 100 of those. These are found in the wild and are a cooking ingredient. Same. And also, these in particular, horror fruits, those are actually used to make spice, or it's spices. I'll show you that in a moment. These are found in the wild and are a cooking ingredient. Okay, noticing a trend there. But, is there one up here? Oh shit. Time to resume the search for another cooking area. I think it's this. Hold on, it's that. Yes. Haha, you can't hide from me anymore. But yeah. These are new. This was updated with Sumeru. And it's actually used for various recipes, so yes, we do want a bunch of these. Or a bunch of that, I suppose, is the better way to phrase that. It's so weird being caught up with the story. For a little bit of personal history, I basically rushed the story up to Inazuma when I first started playing the game, because I started playing with 2.0, aka the Inazuma release, I think, or possibly one update after the release. And so I got Ayaka, who needed Inazuma... Oh, that's where you can get those, okay. Who needed Inazuman materials, specifically the Sakura Blossoms. And so I needed to get to Inazuma in order to actually farm for her materials and get her level up. Now, nowadays, I know that I could have just ice bridged, but I didn't know it at the time. So I rushed the story to get to Inazuma as quickly as possible, and then essentially didn't touch the story at all for the next, like, 3 or 4 updates, I think. Like, I just let it linger. Unless I needed to get something done for some kind of side quest, I just let it go. Or, I suppose not necessarily side quest, I think it was event locking that got me to finally play the story up to current. whatever current was at the time. Hello. Wow, you cared just quickly enough. I almost... Sumetsu? I think it's Sumetsu. No, it might be Hyoka. Whatever. I almost Ayaka'd you. Okay. Ooh, hi there. Ah, Padisada. Padisada. There we go. Just kind of taking a moment and exploring around, honestly. Like, I'm not actually progressing toward anything. I'm just kind of looking. And by the way, I did play the game a little bit earlier today, so I already took care of my dailies. We could do weeklies. In fact, I actually, because of this, I actually want to fight this thing at least once, because, hey, why not? But I also want to see if that's... I'm going to stay on the same screen. But I also want to see if this is going to be looped in to this. Complete the unappreciated carving. Yeah, unappreciated. To invite Collei. Import Ormos. Oh, right. It's the side quest we did the first 5 minutes of annoyedly. Get some gems from you. Hangout thing with you. Or I don't know if that's technically hangout, but I don't do enough of those to know the distinction. Dharma Forest. Yep, we sure have explored a lot of it. Go to quest. Navigate. About half a kilometer, a little bit more. Oh, I thought we were going down to Ormos. Okay, cool. Oh, right. After Ormos, they said to go up to find their friend, master, guy who made ideas good. And still haven't gotten the oculi yet. That's probably going to be an off-stream thing, just because it's going around the continent, constantly checking the interactive map and all that.
So Tanjiro's supposed to be here in Gandharvaville looking for inspiration. But how do we find him? Should we yell his name at the top of our lungs?
Hey, buddy. What's your name? What are you doing here all alone? Do you live in Gandharvaville? Regardless, don't worry. As a trainee forest ranger, I'll do everything I can to help you.
What, are we supposed to not know who Collei is?
Hi, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm Rosie. Don't mind me. I know the way back to Gandharvaville. When people say, don't mind me, what they really mean is don't worry about me. That's all the more reason not to leave you alone.
Game? Where the fuck did this come from?
What's wrong? Take your time. You can tell me all about it.
Huh. That voice sounds familiar. Paimon's heard it somewhere before. Oh, it's Collei! And a child who seems to be upset. Oh, let's go say hi.
Why did they not just name her Collei in the cutscene? Oh, I forgot to mention it at the very beginning, actually. Let me on-auto this.
Collei. How have you been?
Really quickly before I let this go, the music you were hearing at the very beginning of the stream was Jonathan Young's debut album, Starship Velociraptor, specifically the much more melancholic song, 10,000 Light Years. I would get you the link, but I don't want to click off the game right now, because that will minimize the game. But yeah, go check him out. Just search Starship Velociraptor or Jonathan Young on YouTube. I'm sure you can figure that out. But yeah, I just try to mention that every time as a way to pay as a way to pay forward a little bit that he is such an awesome guy and lets his songs be stream safe. That being said, the 11-hour stream actually got a copyright claim. It was the weirdest claim I've ever gotten, by the way, because there's no restriction. It's just like noting that there's copyrighted music. Which, okay, honestly, that's fine. Like, yes, that music is made by Jonathan Young. If you want to claim that, then that is totally fine. Just please don't take my revenue or block it in various regions. And it doesn't, so yay. Anyway, moving on. At the end of the conversation, I'll do the drink along, by the way.
Paimon and Traveler. I've been doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I'm helping Master Tainari patrol the forest. What brings you here?
plot.
We're here on an errand. We heard your voice, so we thought we'd come ask you for help. You seem kinda busy, though.
I'll be fine. You go help them first, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm okay, really. The sand got into my eyes, that's all.
What a well-mannered child.
Sand? There is not a lot of sand in a forest. You keep saying you're okay because you don't want us to know what you're upset about, right? Maybe. That's exactly why you have to get it off your chest. Here's a trick. If you're keeping a secret that bothers you, you can try telling it all to a tree hollow. A tree hollow? Yeah, a tree hollow. Do you know Tanja's stories? The Aranara living in the forest will patiently listen to every word children say. Maybe there really are Aranara living in the tree hollows that will listen to you. You like the Aranara stories too? Of course! I love them! Oh, people who like Aranara are the best! Okay, I'll try telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Thanks, Miss Forest Ranger. You know everything. Aw, you're just exaggerating. Anyway, I'm trying to be like my friend, who always does her best to cheer people up when they seem sad.
That us?
So,
Oh, it's
how
Amber.
are you doing? Feeling any better now? The forest is very dangerous, so how about we stick together? Sure.
Wow, Collei's so good with kids.
Well, helping children who are lost in the rainforest is all part of a forest ranger's duty. So, what was it you wanted help with? You're not lost too, are you?
Wait, that's what we want to do? This seems like not the right forest ranger to talk to then. Do you not remember that she can't do that? I suppose deeper and longer patrol isn't necessarily the same thing. They would be correlated, I would think, though.
Okay, so you're looking for a children's author from Port Olmos called Tanja. And he's here in Gandharvaville, looking for inspiration. Wait, when you say Tanja, do you mean the Tanja?
That's the first time the
That's
Leaf
right.
Laps were ahead of her,
I'm
I
the
think.
So he's in the area, looking for inspiration for a new story as we speak? This is amazing. Could you wait for me for a second? I'll run Rossi back to Gandharvaville and then I'll be right back. I've always been curious what the man behind those incredible stories is like in person.
I feel like you shouldn't be running. Also, that's a cute hood. I kind of want to see it go up. I doubt this makes any difference.
Tanja's just a normal guy. Even so, he must be more creative than most people. Wait, hold on. Rossi, do you mean you've met Tanja before? Mm-hmm. He's my dad.
Your dad? Tanja's your dad? As in you're Tanja's son?
Uh-huh.
Ah, Paimonsees! That guy at a car crash told us that Tanja brought his son along with him.
Oh, yeah, that was
So
a
he
thing.
meant Rozzy! Why are you here on your own, though? Did you and Tanja get separated?
We had an argument. I was upset, so I ran off here by myself. Oh, in that case, we should take you back to Gandharvaville first. Then we'll look for your dad and tell him where you are. No, I'm good. Thanks for your advice, Collei. I'm not so upset anymore. Come with me. I'll take you to him.
Yay! Thanks, Rozzy! Paimon thought we'd be spending the whole day looking for him.
Oh, trust me, we wouldn't. This is going to be a 2-hour stream. I don't care if I haven't finished the quest by that point. I'm not doing another 11 hours at the very least.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm actually gonna meet the Tanja. Oh.
That was probably the best read of... Hi, okay. That didn't take as long as I expected it to.
So Tanja headed this way. I know this place pretty well. Follow me.
I mean, Genshin doesn't have temporary characters, do they? They have, like, some trial stuff you can do, admittedly, but I don't think that extends to when you literally get the character like we just got. I was just here to look at the vistas and check my characters, but no. Oh, they died really quickly. Hey, you. Stop. Yay. Anyway, characters. Probably at the very end. Oh, hi, got a constellation official. I have official with an exclamation point. Oh, probably profile update or something. Like that. I mean, all of them are going to be new because I never go to the screen. Is it because I took off her... What? It's already active. Why do you have an exclamation point? Part of me wants to just put random bullshit on her just because I would think that might get rid of it. No. Damn. Poor Barbara. Even the new girl gets to be in front of her. Okay, so let's see. What do you have? Now, of course, I have C0 at the moment, so this isn't going to be something that's going to be that relevant to me. In the party, off-field, ER up by 20. Actually, that pairs with the likes of Raiden really well, because Raiden charges everyone on the team. And also, Electro is good to have with a Dendro character like Collei, because that triggers the Electro... I think it's called Hyper Bloom. Let's see. Passive talent is changed to Floral Ring. That's like her charge attack, or is it her E? I forget. Whatever. Let's see. 40% of her attack as Dendro damage, so currently scaling off of attack percent. From the moment of using Floral Brush. Is that this? No. Hold on. Let me go over to talents. So that's her normal, that's her E, that's her Q. So Floral Brush is her E. Combat, I wish it would say it. Actually, that might not be if it's that. Gliding Championship, or Gliding Champion is that. Okay. Okay, so that's her normal attack and charge attack. Trump card Kitty. Yep, Collei Nambar. So that's her Q. I remember that. So this should be called her Elemental Burst. I guess that's going to be your best indication because it has a cooldown and an energy cost. Okay, yeah, this is going to be her E then. I didn't realize that you had to ascend your character to unlock their E. Okay. Anyway, back over to these then. Constellation. Okay, so that turns her E, Dendro damage. To the moment when this instant of Sprout effect ends. If you trigger basically Dendro effects, its effect can be extended by 3 seconds, up to a max, or can only be extended once, okay. Damage dealt by the Sprout is considered elemental skill damage. Must activate Deepwood Patrol first. Huh. I wonder if that's a quest or a skill. Oh, it's probably this. Yeah, it's this. Okay. So you need to go sequentially. That's what that's saying. So, scaling on elemental skill damage there. I'm not sure if it technically scales or not, actually. Upgrade your brush by 3 to maximum 15. Using your Q, increase all nearby characters' EM by 60 for 12 seconds. 12 EM is actually pretty good if I remember correctly. Let's actually check. Here, Ryan. Attributes, details. I haven't necessarily built EM on her. I think I built mainly ER, but if she's at 97, that at least gives me some kind of scale to work off of. Okay, so something like 80 EM is not, like, doubling your EM necessarily, but it is a good chunk. There's that. And up your Q by 3 levels. And finally, when Floor Ring hits, creates a mini Q that will deal 200% of Collei's attack as Dendro damage. So she mainly scales off of attack percentage, which is actually probably good for new players who don't know what they're doing, because if you see all the various stats and everything of the various types of artifacts, you're likely to get pretty overwhelmed. But one of the things that I think most new players would immediately gravitate towards is, can I up my attack percentage? Because that's going to be the most straightforward and obvious way to make your character better. You might not know what energy recharge is, you might not know what elemental mastery is, or how good or not crit damage, defense, anything like that are. Attack percentage is a safe bet for being useful, though. So she strikes me as very new player friendly. Like, new player as in new to the game, not like, if you know what you're doing and are just new to the game. Just new to playing, there we go. Also, one of the new recipes took, like, spices and mint or something. Which, good thing I've been collecting mint. Or at least, kind of. Pretty sure I've been up there. That is this direction. Oh, that's probably the top of Gandharva then. Unless it's up here. Which it could be, admittedly. Isn't that a mountain? Hmm. Ah, Dendro puzzle. Hello, collectible. Yay.
Rosie! Where are you, Rosie?
Someone's calling for Rosie over there.
It's probably his dad, since no one else knows his name.
Oh, Rosie! Thank goodness I finally found you. What would I do without you, my son? Were you in danger? Did the wild beasts scare you? Did the stars guide your way?
I'm okay. All thanks to their help.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say that even the most cold-hearted Spino crocodile would be moved to tears by your kindness.
Oh, it's nothing. It's all part of my responsibility as a trainee forest ranger. I'm the one who should thank you for creating so many wonderful stories for the children of Sumeru. I love them too.
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. That must mean you're still in touch with your inner child.
Sure.
Okay, then. I have the inspiration for my next story. It shall be about an Aranara granny who's a child at heart.
Huh? It's an honor to become the source of your inspiration. Whoa, Collei looks like she's about to pass out. Hey Collei, are you okay? I'm okay. Sorry.
I just got a little too excited.
It's
Are
okay,
you
it's
two
just my
story lovers as well?
never-ending will eventually kill me disease.
Yes. The moment I saw you, the image of an aura giant and an aura finch traveling together popped into my mind.
I was seeing a trend with these creature names.
Ah, excellent! Improvisation! Yes, mount your trusty steed of imagination and canter through the lush meadows of lyrical expression. You have the potential to become a celebrated storyteller too, you know.
I like how supportive this guy is.
Seems like Tanja has a slightly exaggerated view of what it means to be a children's author.
Hey, shut up!
Also, Paimon's not a finch. That's nothing to get excited about.
Akara Crafts.
Oh, you literally don't even remember them.
Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat once sailed into the sea of my memory, but before long it floated away over the horizon, never to be seen again. Perhaps for the best. After all, a wild tempest was a-raging in Tanger Harbor.
What? Paimon has no idea what he's saying.
Sounds like he was going through some difficult times.
What should we do? Do you think we should get Tainari to take a look at him?
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more important to do.
Oh,
Yeah, that also
that's
tracks.
what he meant. Well, there it is. All the proof you needed that this kid is definitely Tanger's son. Wait, no, this isn't the time for all that. Tanger, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something.
But the garden that blooms before my eyes is of greater importance, for therein lies the beautiful Padisara that all the children of Sumeru dream of.
So we found Dendroficial. Got it.
I, Tanger, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia Forest.
Oh god, no.
Conclusively proving that Aranara not only exists in stories, but in real life too. If I manage to document the first real-life Aranara sighting, the petty problems that perplex Akara Crafts will be untangled in no time. Meanwhile, I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the academia. Then all across Sumeru will know of the great Tanger living in humble Port Ormos.
Also, Port Ormos is not humble. It's like the biggest damn trade metropolis of the country. I was about to say the continent, but no, the country. Dude, I liked you at the beginning of this conversation, and you fall a little bit more basically every time you open your mouth. Okay, it's what they're going for with the character, and it is effective at least.
I haven't written any papers myself, but I think you need to have a bunch of them approved by the review board before entering the academia. You also need a detailed and objective experiment record. Anyway, Tanja, what did you mean by evidence of R&R activity?
The hook's what's important in a story. The great storyteller Tanger never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
So you're a master of bait.
Not that way.
Look, I couldn't help myself, okay?
Nothing, but that way leads us deeper into the Avidia Forest. I'm just concerned for Tanja's safety.
Yeah, that seems fair.
I think I'm starting to understand why Razi and Tanja were fighting.
Have you tried asking the one who's still literally right in front of you right there? Oh, keeping a secret, that's why, okay. Okay, I guess Paimon spoke really quickly. By the way, since I just remembered again, for the drink-along today, the reason I haven't mentioned it is because it's super simple. I have two things here. One of them is just a glass of water, and the other one is actually a Shirley Temple. Now, as a reminder, since it has been a little while, the Shirley Temple I make is the how to drink recipe, where it is 1 part grenadine, 1 part lime juice, and then fill up the rest with seltzer water. And for my glasses, that's a total volume of about 20 ounces. So it's probably a lot weaker than it's supposed to be, but it is also still very flavorful, and probably a bit more tart than it's supposed to be. Probably a bit too much lime in there for what the balance should be. But it tastes good. I also cut back on the lime over time to like 2 parts grenadine to 1.5 parts lime, that kind of thing. That seems to have balanced it out nicely.
Just as I expected, the promise of one of my stories has kept you hot on my heels.
But this is just an ordinary tree hollow. Paimon's not seeing any evidence of Aranara.
You can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. Look with your heart and you too will understand.
Paimon's not sure what look with your heart means. But anyway, let's start by investigating the area around this tree hollow.
Find the trail? Okay. Because there are papers here, that leads me to think that maybe Tanja is doing this for his son. I want to believe that, because otherwise it's a little bit on the sad side.
Hey, look! There's a note here! Could this be the evidence that Tanja was talking about? The handwriting's so hard to read! It's too hard. I can't remember the names of all these mushrooms. Do Aranara need to learn about mushroom classification?
That sounds more like Collei's notes, because that sounds like something that Tainari would be trying to tell someone, or teach someone.
Here's another note that says, "This tree hollow is my castle." That sounds more like something an Aranara from the stories would say.
Or someone blasted on shrooms.
There's another one here! If only I were a clever Aranara.
Whoops.
A clever Aranara. Is the emphasis on clever or Aranara?
Oh, that's a good distinction, actually. That's actually kind of cool, because if the emphasis is on clever, then they could still be an Aranara, and they're just wishing that they were more clever. If the emphasis is the other way around, then realistically they are not an Aranara because they're wishing they were a clever Aranara.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
How does it feel to bear witness to a groundbreaking discovery? Exciting, isn't it? The crude handwriting may look like a child's, but don't forget, we're in the middle of a rainforest.
And?
I doubt that a child would be able to reach this deep into the forest, and
Look
I doubt
5
even
feet
more
to your
that
left.
they would think of this lowly tree
Right.
hollow
Whoops.
as some sort of impenetrable castle. I boldly hypothesize that this tree hollow is in fact the Aranara's academia. The notes we saw were written by the Aranara themselves. There is no doubt in my mind about that. An Aranara that wasn't so bright left a note here wishing to become a clever Aranara. Oh, I
Collei?
shall craft a new story for them and call it The Aranara in the Tree Hollow. How's that? Don't the very words just conjure up images of Aranara in your mind's eye?
Nope.
I mean, it's not a bad inspiration method, but he's way too into it as like an actual thing.
Well, many an adventurer knows how to take to the skies with their easily visible wind gliders, yet they do not possess the invisible wings of imagination, making it hard for them to keep up with my train of thought. How about you, Miss Forest Ranger? Do you soar into the atmosphere on the wings of imagination?
Huh? Me? I don't know. Maybe I do, but maybe not. Anyway, it has nothing to do with me, so...
Kind of a flat read there, if I'm being honest. Also, those are totally her notes, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that witnessing Tanja's creative process is a little...
Yeah.
Overwhelming.
Oh, yes. Yes. Overwhelming.
Yeah,
For
underwhelming
now,
also.
I've decided to stay here with Razi until we witness the legendary moment when the Aranara appear in this hollow.
Ah, tax evasion.
Don't
Got
worry,
it.
I won't let the Akara Crafts toy makers down. When a real Aranara appears, their little troubles will be resolved in an instant.
He seems pretty stubborn. Looks like we'll have to stay here and wait a little longer.
I halfway wish that it was tax
I think
evasion
we should return
then.
to our camp first.
Like, we're going to be living here for the next while because there are Aranara, not because I need to flee Sumeru City for a bit.
I don't think they'll show up if we stay here.
Oh? Was that in the story? Ah, yes, I remember now. Miss Forest Ranger, you sure know your stuff. In that case, let's go back to camp and call it a day. We'll continue our search for evidence first thing in the morning.
Wait till... Oh, go to the encampment at night. Okay. Just gonna stand in one spot for the next 18 hours or so, 17 hours or so. Well, Traveler, I hope you enjoyed your wait. Yay.
Traveler, wake up!
I was standing here with my eyes open, Paimon.
It's not the Aranara. It's Collei. She's gone.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Paimon's been worried about Collei since last night. Even though she kept telling us she was okay after we saw the evidence of Aranara activity, she's been acting kinda strange. Anyway, let's go find her. Hey, look! Aren't these Collei's footprints? But why are they headed towards the tree hollow?
What? Which direction? Okay, thank God, I got a better map. Oh, you went to go collect your notes, didn't you?
So Collei came back here alone. Is she waiting for the Aranara to show up?
And I thought this was a place nobody knew about. I never thought Tanja would find it, or that I would run into the Traveler and Paimon. If I'd known, I would have just told the tree hollow instead of writing it down. There must be another way to practice my handwriting.
Oh.
Now I created a whole new problem for myself. What do I do now? Dress up as an Aranara? Oh, no, that won't work. I should be writing something that an Aranara would never say, so that Tanja won't mistake me for one of them. But what should I write?
Go away, human.
Oh, I've got it. There's no way Tanja could see this as the work of an Aranara.
Oh, he's absolutely
So
going to see that as an
the
Aranara.
evidence of Aranara activity we saw during the day was actually evidence of Collei's activity. But why didn't she just tell Tanja? Oh, right. Collei told Rozzy that he could tell any secret to a tree hollow. Must be because that's what she does. And now she even writes it down.
Word of wisdom for anyone who was thinking about the tree hollow as a good idea, because I could see that as a genuine form of therapy or something. Don't write it down. Words go into the air and, like, into the tree hollow, and that's okay. Paper is readable. Like, unless you're burning the paper in the tree hollow or something, other people can find the same tree. I know you had the line where she thought that no one else knew where this was. Realistically, that's going to be a problem for later at some point. It's just a matter of whether she's around or not.
Yeah, you're right. We'll keep her secret for her. Oh, looks like she's almost done writing. Let's head back.
I've taken your son. What the hell? Okay, how are you going to misinterpret this one?
Aha! There's a new note just as I expected. Yes! It's the same handwriting, which means it must have been written by the same Aranara. Let's see what it says.
Ooh, what could it be?
I want to visit Mondstadt during the Ludi Harpastum again? No, that's impossible. This must be some kind of mistake. How could an Aranara go to Mondstadt for the Ludi Harpastum? Even I would never write that into a fairy tale.
So, in other words, the notes can't have been left by an Aranara.
Don't go conspiracy theory. Don't go conspiracy theory.
Yeah, if you ask me, they were probably left by a passing merchant from Mondstadt or something. Definitely not an Aranara.
No, no, I refuse to believe it.
Okay. Ah, crap. You're gonna conspiracy theory your way through this, aren't you?
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? It's not like it'll take you a huge amount of effort.
You've written so many stories beloved by the children. I'm sure you can help create carvings that are just as successful.
Oh, is he now unwilling to do anything with Aranara because he basically had his heart broken? Or his brain broken, as it were?
No! I can't do it. I thought that if I could find an Aranara, I'd be able to help Akara Crafts. But it was someone from Mondstadt all along.
But you've managed to write all those stories without ever having seen a real Aranara, right? What makes this so different?
Different art form. It's a carving.
Rosie, you tell them.
Really?
Was it like a memory of your wife or
Can
something?
I?
Yes, it's fine. Tell them. I know this is the moment you've been waiting for.
Okay.
Where's this going?
Collei, Traveler, Paimon, do you remember when I said that there was a secret I didn't want to tell anyone? I didn't want to tell anyone the secret, but it made me feel very sad and also turned Dad into a completely different person. So, I think I should tell you.
Did an
Dad
Aranara
isn't the
heal
one who
him or
came up with
something?
all those Aranara stories.
What? Hold on. So if Uncle Tanja wasn't the author, then who was it? Wait. You don't mean...
It was me. Dad's been
Assumedly
telling
this...
stories in Port Ormos for as long as I can remember. I always got to listen to all his new stories.
Assumedly they're talking about the kid not just, like, making the initial story, but also being, like, the author. Like, the dad basically was the, face of the stories, but the kid is the one who really made them. Because if the kid just kind of came up with the base story and that was it, then, dude, you still wrote it. You still should take some credit.
Every night, Dad would give me a Zaytun peach for dinner, and I'd eat it while he told his stories. The Zaytun peaches were delicious, but Dad's stories were really bad. He always uses sentences that are really hard to understand, and strange, metaphors, I think they're called. But Dad kept on going, telling his stories again and again. Oh, one time, he even borrowed a camera from Lord Sangemabe's shop and got me to take pictures of him in action. Dad showed me the picture and said that it shall become the precious record of Sumeru's best storyteller early in his career. Even though I only had Zaytun peaches to eat and not so great stories to listen to, I was happy. Then one day, I tried telling Dad a story I came up with. Dad seemed really excited from the very beginning. He looked really happy. He lifted me up high into the air and told me to continue. He lifted me up so high that I was looking down at him. As I continued with my story, I saw his expression gradually change.
From delight at realizing that he doesn't have to go hungry due to not being able to sell his own passion, to the existential dread of realizing that the thing he's profiting from is both child labor and the succession of his own son beyond his own abilities. Dear God!
And when I got to my favorite part, Dad started crying. I guess he must have been moved by my story. When Dad put me back down, I looked up at him again, but now he had a scary look in his eyes.
You remember it so vividly.
It's not only Rosie. I, too, remember every detail of what happened that day. After that, I gradually grew in fame and started making money. I became Sumeru's best storyteller, just as I always dreamed. Finally, we could afford more than just Zaytun peaches for dinner. I thought it would make Rosie happy.
I was really happy at first, but then everyone started calling me Tanja's son instead of Rosie. I kinda guessed why, but I also didn't want to believe it. Dad got busier with things that had nothing to do with storytelling, like that request from Akara Crafts. So I made up my mind that this time, I just want to be good old Rosie so that Dad will become good old Dad again. Instead of Dad the way he is now, starting every story with, "Dedicated to my dearest Rosie." I prefer my dad how he used to be, stumbling over words and not knowing how to end the story. That's why I decided to keep how I imagine Aranara to look like a secret.
Wait, Paimon gets it now. To sum up, all of Uncle Tandra's fairy tales were actually stories written by Rosie. And because Rosie didn't want Tandra to keep living a lie, he refused to help him with the Akara Crafts commission.
Yes. That's why I tried looking for possible evidence of Aranara. But it turned out that I was just being a clown, as always. And not even a funny one. I'm a terrible father. I'm sorry, Rassi. I'm so sorry.
So the moral of the story is that capitalism is bad.
And I owe you all an apology, too, for wasting your time. Rosie's the only one who can help Akara Crafts. If you can manage to persuade him, that is. Right now, I think I just want to find a tree hollow and be quiet for a while.
Are we gonna let this happen?
You want me to help Akara Crafts with their carving? Well, I did mention what the Aranara look like in my stories, but to make a carving, we might need more details. Collei, Traveler, and Paimon, I might need your help on this one.
How does this end in us fighting something?
I've never really left Port Ormos before. This is my first time in Gandharvaville. Well, it's my first time being so far from home. Sumeru is so much bigger than I thought. Seeing new places has given me loads of new ideas for my Aranara stories. So I want to visit more places in Sumeru. That way, I can help Akara Crafts create an Aranara carving that everyone will love.
Okay, but they're kind of on
And
deadline.
I also want to take pictures of Dad everywhere that we travel to.
You still want me to come with you? Even after all I've done?
Yeah, of course. Come on, you're the best dad ever.
This is the happiest Rosie has sounded since we met him.
I want to thank you, Collei.
Huh? Me? I didn't do anything to help.
You told me about telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Even though I didn't have the time to find a tree hollow, telling everyone my secret made me feel so much better.
Yeah. It's hard to keep too many secrets. And there's no need to hide our mistakes from others all the time.
That's a bit more of a nuanced take than I expected, actually. It's hard to keep too many secrets. So you should keep some secrets? I expect it to be more that everything should be out in the open, at least with this kind of moral. There's no need to hide our mistakes from others all the time. Again, like, there's the qualifier of, well, that means that sometimes there is a need. Which, actually, yeah, given her past, also makes a lot of sense. That's a more complicated sentence than I would think.
I made a lot of mistakes back in Mondstadt, but when I look back on them, it all feels more like a new beginning.
Is that when you were part of the Fatui?
I'm sure this experience will be the same for Tanja.
Yes. I'll do my best to become a good father again. Wait. Did you just say you've been to Mondstadt?
Yeah, she's traveled.
I just passed by once. Never mind that. Come on now. Akara Crafts is waiting for us. Let's go, Rozzy. Grab that camera and see what hidden inspiration you can discover along the way.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Dad.
Please, no escort quest. Please, no escort quest. Let those two go off on their own.
Rossi, slow down and watch your step.
Nope, we're gonna keep going. Okay. You will discover all sorts of new and fascinating things while exploring Sumeru, so why not use an exquisitely crafted camera to record them down? While using the camera, if the viewfinder has objects worth keeping a record of in view, the camera will display information related to them. Adjust your photo-taking distance and camera zoom to more easily spot these designated photo targets. Also, this camera can only be used in Sumeru. Fuck, they geo-locked my photography! Okay, exquisite camera. Ah, time limited. Yo, last about a month. So that's basically the duration of this quest. Yep, no appropriate target. Zoom as expected. Okay. Now, it is a little bit early, but I am going to go take my on the hour, 5-minute little stretch break, and also going to go ahead and use the bathroom at the same time. So, I'll be back in a few minutes. Until then, by all means, get a snack or something. Like I said a bit ago, we're going to be going for the normal stream length. If this goes beyond 2 hours, then it might just be to finish up the quest. I'm not going for another endurance stream right now. So, see you soon. Okay, and I am back. Let's bring back into the actual live stream. Hello, hello. By the way, as a quick word of note, for as much as that endurance stream halfway killed me, it's actually proving surprisingly helpful for, like, my current endurance and everything, because I don't know if this is necessarily going to go for the future. It might just be because this is Genshin, so I have a lot of more laid-back time where I can conserve my energy. But I was able to go for that first hour and basically not even notice it, and even the stretch break I kind of forced myself to do because I know that it's healthy, not because I felt like I needed to go take a stretch break. Honestly, I felt like I needed a bathroom break more. Anyway, let's get back into the game.
It's
Where are
time
we
to move
going?
on. We shouldn't stay here.
Game? Oh. There's more here than I thought. Assemble carving components to craft an R&R carving and put smile on their faces. Displayable carvings 1 of 4. Maximum carvings. Okay, this is like the snowman from before, isn't it? Okay, that unlocks in a couple of days. That unlocks in 8 hours. That's tomorrow. Thank you. Hi, cutscene. Yes. Okay, so this is the camera. What the hell is going on? Is this the currency? Can be exchanged for precious treasures. Yeah, this is the event currency then. Creative note. Whimsical draft. Another currency. Okay. Clever and sensible dusk birds, honest and greedy shroom boars, and quick-tempered tigers. They are all animals who feature frequently in fairy tales. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Crows, boars of some kind, and tigers, yeah. Take some pictures of Sumeru's unique fauna as a source of creative inspiration. Take pictures of 2 different animals, 3 different animals, 4 different animals. Unlocks in 8 hours, in 3 days, in 6 days. Okay. Ah, the bosses. You I have fought, actually. Destroy. Defeat it and prevent 2 of its stamens from unleashing electrical explosions. Paralyzed by attacking its electro core. Still need to destroy 1 waning stamen, which is probably going to be the equivalent of the blazing core. Basically, that means that I beat it too quickly, I think. And then you, I just need to fight in general. Defeat it before it creates new fungi. Defeat it without being hit by its volatile spore cloud. Defeat an activated Jade Plume Terror Shroom. That's one of these. After it is rendered stunned from exhaustion. Defeat it without being hit by its special attacks when it is activated. Because, yeah, this thing has unique mechanics, basically. Okay, so beat the boss monsters. I'm going to go with this one first, just because I know where to find it, I know how to fight it, etc., etc. Over the broken bridge. Score points. Down the lone path. Score points. This is looking like it's probably going to be like traversal mechanics. 8 hours, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. Okay. The wonderful fungi of Tevat. Don't even know what that is. But you unlock in 8 hours, in 3 days, in 6 days. Okay. In that case, let's start with you. Because that's the one where I actually know where to go. Then we can do some of the photography stuff, I guess. Then after, I don't know, 15 minutes of that or something, then go ahead and fight the other boss, just because, why not? Hello, Electro Flower.
Gotcha.
Okay. We actually want to not kill it too quickly.
I swear by my sword.
I tried to time that with one of the attacks.
Whirling snow.
Come on, come on. There we go.
Gotcha. Take flight.
Is this a thing?
My apologies.
I don't know if that was one of the stamen or not. Oh well, time to die.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
I was kind of hoping that the thing that had the secondary health bar was the stamen. You. Yay, it was.
I do hope the Knights of...
Okay. Trying to remember. I think that this was where I saw those tigers. So let's go here and see what happens. Look for any kind of wildlife. Oh, that's, something. Wrong button. Oh, it's Z, isn't it? Yeah. Huh, that's what those are. Okay. I don't think it's going to be moving as I get this close, so sure. I guess those are not interactable. Idendroculus. Yay. I guess that bird is not a thing. Oh, just a rose. Okay. It looked kind of like an Onikabuto or something. Obviously, we're not in Inazuma, so that doesn't mean anything. But I figured there was a chance that was like an actual object as a result. Oh, enter. I thought it was going to give me a prompt. Also, that was the one that I was really worried about being able to find, so that's nice. So that's actually pretty nice that we got that. Oh, crap. Yay. Okay. I guess they don't attack very quickly. I kind of assume based on the name they are predators. They might be the kind of predator where they only attack you once you attack them or something. Okay. Not how I intended to do that, but sure. Probably could have opened up my glider to fly up to up here. Are Sealy native to Sumeru? Wait for stamina. Okay, so shroom boars and whatever there are tigers are probably two of our main targets remaining. What the hell is this? Okay. That strikes me as something where you need to hit it with Dendro and then it does something. It's way too obvious a thing for it to be just nothing at all. So the tigers, I at least have some idea of what I'm doing. The shroom boar, I don't even know what that is. Aside from presumably a boar-like creature. they're doing the crocodile thing of just kind of laying there with their mouths open. I know I shouldn't be that surprised at that, but I want to point it out. Oh, hey there.
Take flight.
Ah, here they are. Good enough. Okay, got 2, got 3. I need 4. 1, 2, 3. And then we got the crocodile. So yeah, the shroom boar is the last one. And these unlock later. I feel like one of these might be people or something, because otherwise that's a lot of creatures. I feel like this might be bosses. Like, take a picture of the electro flower and such.
It's time to move on.
Oh. That is a tiger. Excuse me as I try to not get eaten. I somehow doubt that a fish counts.
Solidify!
Collect the iron chunks, because you need so many of them. Yeah, it makes sense that the tigers would be the only thing in this area. If you have an entire pride of... Is it pride of tigers, or is it, like, pack? I know it's pride of lions. Anyway. Hi. If you have an entire group of tigers, then realistically, you're not going to have any of their prey animals in that area. If you want to come over here, okay. Okay. We're just going to move on from that. Oh. I expected the wind to carry me up a little bit higher after doing that. Just in case. Yeah. Actually, one of the photography areas might be for plants. And one for people. And one for bosses. That would fill it out. Then again, I'm not really expecting all of those to be accurate. The people in particular doesn't seem like it really fits the theming. You're a dusk bird. I'm only gonna fight you if you fight me. That's a treasure chest. That's something different. I'm not sure what it is, though. Literals? Ah, it's the fungi things. Actually, yeah, basic enemies might be a reasonable target. Yeah, okay. No, that doesn't count either? Okay. Mushroom people are not on the menu, or not on the docket for, There are mushrooms, right? I think they're supposed to be mushrooms. They're not on the docket for photography yet. Really? I guess because this is more of a generic animal, like I don't think it's Smeru specific. I don't know what it is, though. Yay. Oh, the shroom boars, like the big... No, they're enemies, aren't they? So it's not like the Fatui or someone with them. Well, regardless, a bit of a withering area is at least a different biome to explore. That's one I saw before, yeah. Well, not the one. It's not the individual, but the same creature. probably gonna summon a slime or a flower. No? Okay. I'm used to that little triangle formation being the "there is an enemy here" indicator. Oh, thank God, we finally got more of these. I am trying to find them without just relying on expeditions. It's just that expeditions are going to be like 10 per day or something of those for technically kind of free, even though it costs time. And is a replacement for Mora, so kind of hide that again. So it's also kind of costing me the Mora. Yeah, sure, why not? Trying to keep an eye out for any possible other wilderness or other wildlife that I haven't seen yet. Nope, still Sunsetietas. Sunsetietas, or whatever they are. I was hoping they were going to be the Zunyun peaches. Oh, okay. These are probably shroom boars. Boop. Terrible picture, but it gets me my objective. Oh, nope, not wrong one. Okay, that's all of those. And this is not unlocked yet. Cool. Let's go ahead and fight the new boss. Luckily, if you watch the Endurance stream, I unlocked the entire damn Sumeru map, so I can get there very easily. Also, I changed over my dailies from Inazuma to Sumeru. I did that today, Hi. I did that today, though, so it won't actually take effect until tomorrow's dailies. Okay, I have very little idea what this boss does. Basically, all I know is that it will change awakened modes or whatever based on what element you hit it with mainly, or something to that effect. So,
Stabilize.
I'll start with this, basically.
Quietly now.
Take flight!
Cannot freeze it, good to know.
Here comes the catch. Wait, hear me.
Come on, there we go.
Yeah! Whirling snow!
Go.
Embrace the ice!
We got the shield.
Solidify.
Run ult.
I will have order.
Busted.
Take flight!
Okay, there's my big damage. That was my big S damage location.
Gotcha!
I could see how this could get dangerous, yeah. I think that I'm melting it quickly enough for that to not be an issue, though.
My apologies!
Oh, I recognize that song from the commercial. I think I remember that being Dory's theme. All right, Ryzen. Whoops. Oh, I guess I'm doing this. Well, we got this at least. So, is this a weekly boss, actually? I didn't check. No. You. No, it's just a regular boss, like the, elemental cubes. So you can farm it infinitely, but it is a boss creature. Okay. So I fought that one specifically with the intent of I want to kill it as quickly as possible. I don't want to see the mechanics. But let's see. What did I actually get out of that? Without being hit by its special attacks when it's activated. Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid, is its activated state. Before it creates new fungi. Okay. Without being hit by its volatile spore cloud. So that means that I was hit by that. Which is probably the, crazy attack that it was doing near the end there, where it was hitting me like multiple times while having a spore cloud around it. And defeat it defeat an activated one of these after it is rendered stunned from exhaustion. So by the sounds of it, I can get it down to like, I don't know, 3/4 of the way dead or something, then just run away and let it do its crazy dance thing, and then have it be stunned after that and go in for the kill. That sounds like a thing I can do. Now let's go to the shop really quickly. Wait a moment, how do I get to the shop? Oh, it's in the event screen. Ah, so we can get these, okay. I don't know if there's any use to actually getting any of these, so I'm looking for... Okay, none. So I was looking for basically if there was a crown or anything like that. Like, oh, Primo Gems, okay, cool. 5 instances of 60s, that's 300 total. 300 Primo Gems, at least out of an event. Okay. That being said, I'm going to save it for 700 because these are crowns. They are very useful and very limited. So you really want to pick up as many as you can and use them sparingly. They are what you use for the level 10 of characters' talents. Character. Which, whoops, wrong one. Which you might notice, I have that and that. Those are my only 2 rank 10 skills. Oh, you're on level 4s? I actually probably should up you. Yeah, it deals more hydro damage, but actually, let's face it, her ult is the main thing she's doing, yeah. Okay, sure. I don't think there's any particular reason I was holding off on that. I think I was just short on these silver books before or something. Oh, thank God I can use these for something finally. I keep getting these by fighting the boss that gives Ayaka's boss drops, but I keep not getting Ayaka's boss drops. I keep getting this. And we are 1 gold book short, and it's the whatever plant that is book. I can totally go get that. Map. Might as well go to Sumeru City. Is up here. There we go. Hold on. There's the blacksmith. Okay, so it's up and up and up. Okay. Actually, why not do this? Faster travel. Wait, we wanted alchemy, not blacksmith. Cool. So let's see. We want these kinds of books, but the other kind of them. There, we want these. Refund a portion or... chance to get 1 extra. Wait. I'm not entirely sure how those are different, but I also don't care enough at the moment. Just making my book. Cool. Character, Yelan, talents, depth dice, depth clarion dice. I can keep going. Like, it's gonna be annoyingly expensive, but I can totally do this. I haven't used these for anything else. Okay, so I need 4 more of the red Fatui insignias. Or are they treasure hunter? Whatever they are. They're the red insignias. I can definitely make those, because I haven't used those insignias on freaking anything. But her. Yeah, I can make 64 of them at the moment. 54.5. Got a bonus one. Neat. What even are you? Black serpents. I don't know what those enemies are. Are those the ruin serpent things that you fight in the wild? Like they're the serpentine ruin enemies, not the ruin serpent, because that's a boss enemy. Oh, I can make some of these? I think Ayaka's weapon needs these or something. Oh, then I maxed out Ika's weapon, so I probably don't need more of these now. Okay. Let's see, I needed 12 of you, I think, so let's go ahead. Get a couple of these. Refund. Oh, so it's regional. That could weirdly be helpful, actually, because these are what Zhongli uses. Interesting. So does it probably does it of the base level, so it should get silver bonus? Yeah. Oh, that's weird. I'm not sure if that's better or worse than the % chance of getting a refund of what you used. Anyway. Yep, up to level 9 for that. Like I was saying, it requires a crown. And a bunch of these, which we now don't have enough of these in all likelihood. Since we have enough of these, though, and we have these, and I use Yelan a lot, because she has really fast, consistent hydro application with her Q, with her ult here. Let's see if I can get up to 16 of these. I don't think so, but maybe. Yeah, I can only get 8 more of these. Let's switch out for Xingqiu, this guy, because it's a refund of the materials used, and it's the same percentage. Cool, got 1 bonus. Only got 1, so I can't make more. And can only make 4 of these. Okay. So yeah, I need to now start farming those books if I want to get Yelan's talent up to 10. I just got these earlier. Okay. Anyway, that actually should also proc this. Because yeah, totally going to be 500,000 more spent there. Yay. And still haven't gotten the, Gnostic Hymn yet. And got 600, right? Okay, yeah, but it's 2 different, shops, basically. So you can buy all the aesthetic, make your nice art pieces stuff, and it's a separate currency than the stuff that gets you your level up materials. I think these are the Sumeru ones. Yeah. This is the new kind of book for Sumeru. And you can get more Mora. Awesome. And level up stuff. Cool. 6 of the level 2 shards here aren't great, but it's not useless either. It's worth buying. And the way that these shops generally work is that if you do all the event stuff, you get all the rewards, then you have the exact amount of currency to buy out the shop. So the gems are essentially just a bonus on top of the stuff that you actually want. Okay, so we can get carvings, but realistically I'm going to wait till towards like a week from now or something, so I can just do all of these at once, because it's not saying anything about the carvings that you make. You just need to make the carvings. So I'm just basically going to throw together 4 random ass carvings and call it a day. That's the boss stuff, which is now, well, this one is done. This stuff unlocks later. But we're going to be doing this stuff next, probably. Okay, so this unlocks in 3 days by the looks of it. Interesting. We did that. We did that. Let's go on to this one, then. This is the one that I actually don't even remember knowing anything about, so assumedly it's going to be run across a bridge or something, but I don't actually know what we're about to do. Let me take a sip of my drink. And a sip of my other drink because that was for flavor, but I also need hydration.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Ah, water. Probably this. Grove Dash. The time elapsed while clearing the Grove Dash challenge. Collect coins, okay. And the number of adventure coins collected along the way will determine your score at the end of the challenge. Blessings of Attraction, special icon, will sometimes appear along the challenge routes. Touch them to pull in adventurer coins within a certain AoE. Okay? Which direction is this gonna go, though? This looks the friendliest. Exact opposite. Got it. No, not that. I remember that from the commercial. Oh, no, that. Go. Okay, cool. Oh, that's how we're supposed to do that. Oh, you can actually like drift while you're plunging. I didn't know that. Okay, saved it. Okay, I got all the rewards. I missed 8 coins, but I needed 3,000 for the maximum, which that's all I was looking for. Okay, so that was jank as hell, but it worked, so sure. And that's 100 though, so I can now buy the crown. Awesome. Down the lone path. Wait, what was that one called? Over the broken bridge? I didn't actually see a bridge on that. Oh, I briefly saw a bridge there, I think. I wasn't paying attention though, so I'm probably not going to notice if this is a path. Pretty sure it was this way. Oh yes, hello, you! Still impressive. I'm noticing the stuff stapled on top, by the way. That looks like a repair of some kind. Slash someone made it their home, because who doesn't want to live inside of a giant fucking robot? I am curious about what's going on with this, actually. That's one of those contained monsters. A fishing spot. Hey, Dendroculus. Let my stamina regen, just to be safe about it. Go. Exact opposite direction again. Cool. Where's next? Where's next? Good enough. Okay, the music super does not match, but other than that, this is actually kind of fun. Okay, that felt really smooth. Could have gone faster, missed one of the attraction coins or whatever they were, but obviously did well enough. Over to events. Select these. Over to the third one. Landing Magpie. Cool. Go here and go... Sure, I guess. Not you. They know how to make an aesthetic. We better go in there at some point, by the way. I can't imagine that we just don't see the Dendro Archon again. All the other Archons are playable characters, after all. And they gotta make some excuse for her to get out of there if she's gonna be playable. Oh, whoops. Oh well. And once again, the exact opposite direction. I just cannot make it work. Where? There. No? Nothing? Okay, cool. I was way far away from that. Oh, there's a thing there. Whatever. Okay, so not as smooth as the first one, but not as jank as the... Sorry, not as smooth as the second one. Not as jank as the first one, though. Huh, even number. Neat. round number. I don't know if the others were even or not. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so this is going to be the next thing we do, whatever this is. I feel like this is going to be a bit of a letdown that I should have ended on the boss or something. But let's go to the shop really quickly. Pick up the crown. 500. Not quite enough to get all the Primo Gems, so let's hold off a little bit on that. You. Okay, let's see what happens. Braving the Elements. That's not what I thought I was going towards, but sure. In the Braving the Elements challenge, when characters on the field trigger Quicken, Aggravate, Spread, Bloom, Hyperbloom, Burgeon, or Burning Reaction... That should be reactions, I think. Or trigger a Quicken blah 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 reaction to unleash a shockwave at that point. Yeah, that's not quite English, I think. That's not quite proper grammar. At the point where the reaction takes place, dealing true damage, which is a thing. This effect can be triggered once every 2 seconds. Okay, so you don't need to do that? Cool, the challenge started. Why? Okay, there's no timer. It's just complete the challenge.
Quietly now.
Whirling snow!
You're about to have a bad time.
Gotcha.
I tried to do her ult. I did not do her ult. Yeah, it's just to defeat opponents, so I'm not really worrying about the timing on this. Oh, the event rewards were based on something, weren't they? You. It's just complete the parts? Okay. That sure doesn't sound like I need to use Dendro then, because that was my main worry. I didn't press that button.
Whirling snow!
Also, I'm pretty sure I just used Ayaka's E and hit nothing. Don't you dare fly in the air. That might have been part 1 because I can see the icon on the map. Let's check that really quick. Yep, that was part 1. Okay, so there's gonna be 7 of those fights, basically. That's totally fine. Don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up. Okay. Hello, targets.
My apologies!
Hi there.
Sakura swirl!
Busted. Take it easy.
Might as well use it.
Fine silver.
Thanks, camera! Just in case you were wondering what you were supposed to be looking at.
Gotcha.
Take flight!
So yeah, this seems to be going well. I'm glad they're giving us free character leveling mats, or I think that these are used for character levels. They're just kind of giving out the mats instead of having the enemies drop nothing, which sometimes when you're fighting enemies, that's how the game processes it, is like, no, these are enemies for a challenge, so you don't get the drops from them. I much prefer this kind, where you just get loads of mats as you're just working through whatever content.
Things are about to get dicey.
Kami-san to art! Sumetsu!
Hello. Like, I know you're supposed to be using Dendro reactions, like, that's how this is designed. The only Dendro character I have is Collei, and she's level 1. I'm not about to use her over my level 90 characters. Well, then why not level up Collei? Because I don't want to. Like, sure, she's my only Dendro character, but I don't know how useful Dendro is at this moment. Maybe it's totally OP and is going to be all the meta teams are using it. It's been out for about 3 days. I wouldn't know that. From the little bits that I've heard, by the way, by looking it up online, like various videos, it seems okay. I haven't heard a lot of, oh my god, this is so powerful, it's the best, it's the single greatest thing they've added to the game in terms of power imbalance or something, but I haven't heard, like, oh, it's just totally useless either. It seems solid. It seems like the balance of it. Which, in terms of game design, is actually, god,
Busted.
is actually what you should be doing. So that's a positive, it's just less interesting than the other possible answers. Let's just do this.
Here comes the catch. My apologies.
Come on, up, go, go. Rocks is my team's one true weakness.
Take flight.
I have a weird reverse freeze thing going on where I apply Cryo as the aura and then freeze with Hydro. Okay, not yet. Let's do this then, I guess.
Sakura swirl. Busted.
I'm mostly just looking at their health bars. I don't even see the enemies through the Sumetsu. The Ice Blender. You're dead. On the plus side, I have a lot more spore materials now. What was that, 4? You over here. There you are. Oh,
Gotcha.
my apologies. Only be more accurate. There you will be for the next 3 seconds.
Game's up. Fun is over.
Oh, congrats, you tried. Ooh, that enemy is a little bit stronger than the others, I think.
Quietly now. Whirling snow.
As we get further into this challenge, like with the later unlocks, that might actually be increasing difficulty. Hey, you, stop.
Busted. Kami-santo art.
Oh, here's the down. I think that purple aura only became a thing when it hit level 90. Because I'm not used to seeing it, and I only upgraded her weapon to 90, like, within the past week or 2. Was that 7? Oh yeah, that was 7. Whoops, I thought we were on, like, 4. Oh, it only goes up to 5. I wasn't that far off then. Cool. Back to the event shop. Pick up the gems. And I could start picking up these, but it's at this point that I might as well just hold on to everything, because unless I'm, like, raising one of the new units that will use these, none of this is immediately useful to me. In fact, just for the heck of it, because she's my only Dendro character, and will be at the very least until the next update, what do you take? Okay, so you take green. I have 3 of those, but, Rukashava mushrooms. Okay, you take the beaks, which, okay, that means farm that boss. I have plenty of these, luckily, because I've never used them. Still requires that, still requires that, that. Okay. So these, not a problem. These... Wait, there's a dendro symbol in them? Hold up. Oh, what was the actual name of those? Nagadus Emerald Sliver. Nagadus. Inventory. No. Maybe. Okay, they do have the dendro symbol. I was worried because dendro hasn't been used for anything, but it's been in the game. Okay. I don't have a lot of that. Okay. I prepared for Bennett. I farmed for Raiden. This is probably mainly what I was thinking of, but I think, yeah, that's the Animo. Okay. Okay, the Dendro... Oh, because the Dendro cube might not be in the game. Oh, it's dropped by the Jade Plume. Oh, okay. Wait, that means that we got 4 chunks and a sliver. What is it called? 4 slivers and a fragment. There we go. Off of just beating that thing once? Or did I get, like, 1 or 2 of these from, the completing the dailies and such?
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Okay, so I'm not upgrading Collei for a while because I do not have those materials. Let's see. How much is left in that event that we haven't done? I did everything, right? Because you're still locked. Did you? You're locked. Did those. Beating that one more time. Possibly more, because this one actually could be difficult. I don't know. And then did those. You're locked. Okay. Map.
It's time to...
Currently at 27. Okay, I can spend 1 more Fragile Resonant and fight this twice. So let's go ahead and fight the boss 2 more times to get a little bit of the Dendro Gems, as well as the level up materials, and hopefully even get those last 2 event requirements. Oh, shit.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
This is order.
Okay, bit off my rotation there.
Stabilize.
Good reason.
Take flight. Go and fly. I swear by my... Quietly now.
Oh, get out of there.
Take it easy.
I'm trying to play a lot more defensively because I want to try to not get hit by a lot.
Solidify.
Busted.
Order guide you.
Also because my cooldowns are really weird this time.
Quietly now.
God, it's such a good way to close space. Dude, come on, there we go.
My apologies. Embrace the ice.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
I have very little idea what's happening. I think I got hit by the same attack as last time.
Take flight. Barbados, guide us.
Ah, damn, there it is. I tried to look out for it, but then I got in the corner. Okay, 2 more of those, a couple more of those. Yeah, that probably was from just 1 fight then, if I'm getting that much. I got plenty of you. Alright, there's the thing where you can trade in 5-star artifacts, isn't there? I'm probably not going to do that on stream right now, because... and actually, I have the time, don't I? I need to wait for the cooldown on that boss. I actually just don't know how, either. I know that's some kind of mechanic in the game is to trade in for the strong box or whatever it is. I have basically no idea what that is, though, because it hasn't been useful until now. Without being hit by its Spore Cloud? Oh, okay. I mean, okay. That means fight this, get it down to, like, 20% health or something, then just run around until it, like, just wears itself out. Yeah, I kind of forgot to try doing that in that fight.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Why is there, like, a teapot symbol? I guess that's the cafe. Later. Okay, so here's this. Here's the inventory. Artifacts. Let's just go to you for an example. Okay, so that's how you get that. I think that's just straight up trashing it, so not that. And details, fast script description. Because I have a lot of 5-star artifacts that I'm not using because I've been accidentally getting them, and they're for sets that I don't care about. So I'd like to get rid of some of these. Dear God, I have a lot of them. Okay. And then it's like Blizzard Strayer and a little bit of Thunder Soother here. Those are basically the ones that I care about. Lava Walker I've at least heard of once or twice.
It's time to move on.
Okay, let me go to BRB
We
and
stay here.
try to find out what I'm doing. And once I either figure it out, give up, / make a few new artifacts or something, then we'll go fight that boss one more time, try to get the last bit of the event, and that'll do it for the stream. So, back in a moment. Well, that is decidedly strange. I found out what it is that I'm doing, or at least like what it's called. But Google seems to not like that search because it, in short, doesn't want me making that search. Hold on, there's an in-game wiki kind of thing, right? Okay. Mystic. Ah, it's telling me we're Mystic Offering. That's all, isn't it? Yeah, tutorial's all. Yeah, let's see if offering does anything. Okay. You know, I'm gonna try a slightly different Google search, so I'm gonna be back in just a moment. This is really weird that Google kind of stopped me from making that search, actually.
Trust me. Just take my word for it. Onwards. We have work to do.
Okay, yeah, no, for some reason I actually can't Google stuff at the moment on this computer. I am honestly very confused and slightly worried about that. Actually, it might just be this. Like, this seems like a very transmutation type thing. Oh, look, it's this. I should have tried this first. Anyway, for the sake of just trying stuff out, got a ton of you. And what are these? Base XP? Yeah. Mystic Offering. What do you know? Also, my phone just buzzed. Is this going to be Google, like, apologizing or something? No. It's the dual logs starting up a, live stream. Okay. I'm so confused by this. Anyway. Offer up 6 5-star artifacts to create 2 artifact strongbox Blizzard Destroyer. Okay. Let's see, for Sands, we definitely don't want defense, but I think we might want crit damage or something. Attack percent Sands, that's not great substats though. So I'd probably just recycle these back in, but okay, so that's how that works at least. Okay, noted. I'll probably do a lot more recycling off stream then, just to reduce all my artifacts down and see if I can get a couple more that are useful. No, we don't want to use Yelan mod. Actually, yeah, we do. Because at the oh god. There we go. At the beginning of the fight, we actually want to do as much damage as possible, like we've been doing.
Game's up. Time's over.
I will have order.
Okay, so we want it to get down to like quite low health. And then stop dealing damage until it looks stunned for a while.
Quietly now.
That looks good enough to me.
Solidified.
Okay, so now we just fight it until it looks stunned. That's the part where we really hope that doesn't require me to fight it for it to go into a stun state. Also, listen to the awesome music in the meantime. Oh, I can observe its moves and such, actually. So, standard walk forward and walk back, as expected. Okay, that's probably its cloud attack, then. Large wind-up, so I'd expect that to be like a get the hell out of the way signal. 1. Can you combo that up to 3 times? Oh, that's to get out of the way. Yeah, there we go. Bit of an in-place dance or something. There's a jump back for a dodge. Yep, there's the tail. Ooh, I know I've seen you do that 2 to 3 times. Okay. So it can interrupt its own combos for one reason or another. That's basically its physical attack for as much as it has physical damage. I know that's literally Dendro, but I conceive of that as more a physical attack. Didn't go for the 3rd.
Stabilize.
Dropped. 1. Dropped. 1. I keep saying interrupt, it's just that it stops.
Gather.
There's your explosion. Yeah, that doesn't look stunned to me. Let's get you down a bit lower.
Gotcha.
Actually, let's just get Ayaka's first. Now it's getting a little bit low for that. Come on, go into a cryo state or something. Oh, right, that does damage. That doesn't it? Ayaka's dash can... Okay. Ayaka's dash can apply aura... Can apply aura without doing damage, right? Oh, get out of there. Yes, it can. Actually, fair is fair. I'm not sure it did no damage. Now I am. So I can keep cryo on this thing without risking killing it. I don't know if that if having it with cryo does anything, but I figure why not. Okay, yeah, I did forget the pattern. I was trying to figure out for a moment, did it skip from the first to the third on that? No, it just, I forgot what the 1, 2, 3 was. And 3? Nope, stopped. Okay. I'm not sure what the stun is.
Whirling snow.
Like at this point, I kind of want to say it's after this, if anything. I was hoping to do that a little bit faster, but whatever. I think that I need to get it to its enraged state or something, and then at the end of that is when it does its stun. So I don't think I hit it on this one. Yeah, no. Yeah. Stunned from exhaustion. I waited long enough that it definitely should have hit it if it was going to hit it in that setup. But anyway, that is going to do it for the stream since we're at time. And yeah, I'm actually feeling really good, by the way. I'm so used to doing the 2-hour streams that now doing a 2-hour stream after the 11-hour stream, it feels like I could just kind of keep going for another bout of time. But I know that I shouldn't because I am allotted to 2 hours a night, and let's keep myself healthy and all that. Yeah, so thank you very much for joining me in tonight's live stream. If it hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do that YouTube clip for it a million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and I hope to see you tomorrow. No, wait, I'm not having a live stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's my actual full day off where I can work on other stuff. I hope to see you on Sunday's live stream when we're going to be doing the weekly anime watch-along.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Agreed, Gene. Let's end it for now, then. Thank you all very much for joining me. Hope to see you on Sunday for the anime watch-along. Bye.